This lesson is to help you with the Aleks assignment that is called percent expressions. So let's go ahead and go through a few examples, and then I think you'll be able to complete your assignment. A car dealership decreased the price of a certain car by 11%. The original price was $45,500. Okay, so a couple of things that I want you to pay attention to. The first one is that a car dealership decreased the price of a certain car. So that means it's going to be less, right? So we're going to be using subtraction. They decreased the price of a car by 11%. And then the original price was $45,500. Okay. Now let's go to steps A and B and take this information that we are given and complete A and B. So for A, it says, fill in the blank to write the new price in terms of the original price. Write your answer as a decimal. Okay? Now, we know that the new price is going to be less than the original price. And we know that it's going to be 11% less than the original price. And so if the original price is $45,500 and the new price is 11% less than that, if we call the original price 100% and we know the dealership is decreasing that price by 11%, when we take 100% and subtract 11%, that gives us 89%. So the new price is going to be 89% of the original price. You only have to pay 89% of the original price because 11% is being decreased from the starting price. Okay? Now, to put this as an expression here, we're going to take that 89% and we're going to times it. We're going to change it to 0.89. So the new price is going to be 0.89 times the original price. And so then to find the new price in your calculator, you type in 0.89 multiplied by 45,500, and that will give you your new price. And for this one, that ends up being $40,495. Okay, that's the new price. And then notice that this new price is less than the original price, which it should be because the car dealership was decreasing the price of the car. Okay, let's go ahead and look at the next example. On this one, it says a car dealership increased the price of a certain car by 6%. The original price was $32,800. So a couple of things to pay attention to. This time, the car dealership increased the price of a certain car. So we're going to be adding. They increased the price by 6%, and the original price was $32,800. So if we think about this, 100%, paying 100% of the original price would be paying the $32,800, okay? But the car dealership increased that price by 6%. So besides having to pay the $32,800, the new price is going to be $32,800 plus 6% of $32,800. So when we add 100 plus 6%, we get 106%. So now when we do this one, the new price is going to be 106% of the original price, which is $32,800. Okay, to go ahead and fill in our answer here, we need to change this percent to a decimal. So whenever you are changing a percent to a decimal, you move the decimal 2 places to the left. So this is going to be 1.06 times the original price. And when you put 1.06 times by 32,800 in your calculator, you would get 34,768. And again, I don't know why my 4s always look like 9, so let me go ahead and fix that. So 34,768. Okay, let's look at 2 more examples, and then I think you guys will be ready to do some of these on your own. Last year, Kareem opened an investment account with $8,800. At the end of the year, the amount in the account had increased by 21%. So let's look at some of our keywords here. Increased by, that means we're going to be using addition. Okay, increased by 21%. So that's how much it increased by. And then Kareem opened the account with $8,800. So that was the starting amount. Okay, so the starting amount, that would be the full 100%. Okay, so the $8,800, that is the full starting amount. Okay, and at the end of the year, the amount in the account had increased by 21%. So besides the $8,800, there's also going to be an additional amount in the account. There's going to be 21% of $8,800. So if we take 100% and we add 21%, that gives us 121%. Okay, so when we are looking to find the year-end amount, what we're doing is we are going to find 121% of the original amount, which was our $8,800. Okay, and now to change 121% to a decimal, that becomes 1.21. So to find our answer for the year-end amount, we take the 1.21 and we multiply by 8,800. And that gives us $10,648. Okay, one thing I want you to pay attention to is if in your problem it's an increase, this number right here will always be bigger than your starting amount. Okay, if it's a decrease, like on question number 1, this amount right here will always be less than your starting amount. Okay, let's go ahead and do one more. Question number 5. A car dealership decreased the price of a certain car by 11%. The original price was $48,200. So let's look at for some of our keywords here. Decreased, that's going to tell us that this is going to be a subtraction. It decreased by 11%, and the original price was $48,200. So remember, the original price, that is the 100%. Okay, the original price. And then if the car dealership decreased that price by 11%, 100% minus 11% is 89%. That means the new price is going to be 89% of the original price. Okay? So to figure this out, we just take the 89%, we change it to a 0.89, we times it by the original price, which is $48,200. Again, my 4 messed up. $48,200. And that gives us $42,898. And that makes sense because our original amount was this, and it was a decreased, right? It was decreased by 11%. So it makes sense that this would be smaller than the original amount. Okay? So now what I want you to do is I want you guys to finish your Aleks assignment. You are doing 1 through 10. Make sure that you ask any questions for those that you don't understand, and remember that you can use a calculator for these.